Good evening, dears. We will continue today the correction of the test number 2. We start by reading the text. Hello, friends. My name is Yusuf. I am from Qatar. Every day I get up at 6:30 a.m. I get dressed and have breakfast at 7 a.m. I go to school at 7:30 a.m. My first class starts at 8 a.m. I have lunch at 12:30. In the evening, I watch TV at 5:30 p.m. I do my homework at 6:30 and I have dinner with my family at 7 p.m. I go to bed at 8:30 p.m. At the weekend, I visit my grandparents. What about you? I read and do. Activity 1. I tick the appropriate box and correct the false answer. 1. Yusuf is from Qatar. 2. Yusuf goes to bed at 8 o'clock. He does his homework in the morning. Activity 2. I read the text and complete the table. We have time and event. This exercise is like yesterday, the same one. We have I get up, 12:30, weekend. Activity 3. I find in the text the synonym and the opposite of I wake up, finishes. I practice. Activity 1. I put the verbs between brackets in the simple present. This is Ben. He always gets up at 6:30 a.m. He wash his face and have breakfast at 7. Ben go to school at 7:30. Activity 2. I write the time in full. We have this, and this. Activity 3. I classify the words according to their sounds. We have this word, this, and this. We start the correction. Activity 1. I tick the appropriate box and correct the false answer. Here we have 1. Yusuf is from Qatar. We see in the text, my name is Yusuf. I am from Qatar. So this is true. I do this. True. Number 2. Yusuf goes to bed at 8 o'clock. We have here, I go to bed at 8:30, not 5:00. So we put false. The correct one is 8:30. Number 3, he does his homework in the morning. He said, I do my homework at 6:30. So this is false. We say 6:30. Activity number 2, I read the text and complete the table. We have time and event. Here in event we have I get up. So in the text, I get up at 6:30. We write 6:30. Here we have 12:30. What happened in 12:30? We will see together. He said, I have lunch at 12:30. We write, I have lunch. Here we have weekend. At the weekend, I visit my grandparents. We write, I visit my grandparents. Activity 3, I find in the text the synonym and the opposite of I wake up or I get up. Means ينهض. Finishes, opposite of starts. Starts. Finishes ينتهي. Starts يبدأ. I practice. Activity 1, I put the verbs between brackets in the simple present. I give you quickly the rule. So when we see I, we, you, they, we don't add s or es to the verb. And when we see he, she, it, we add s or es to the verb. We start. This is Ben. He always, we say gets. We add s because we see he. The subject he. At 6:30. And he washes. Because there is he. Washes his face, and we don't say have. We say has. Because he means Ben. And has breakfast at 7:00. Ben, we don't say go, but we say goes. Goes to school at 7:30. Activity 2, I write the time in full. Here we have 12:20, 8:30, 11 غير 10. We write here 20 past 12. Half past 8. And here 10 to 11. Activity 3, I classify the words according to their sounds. Here we have dogs. We say dogs because after S there is G. We write dogs. Brushes. We write brushes because after ES there is SH. This is a rule. Here we have gets. We write it here. Gets. Before S there is T, so we pronounce it S. Gets. And has. We write has. After S there is A. We say has. We finish for today. I will meet you tomorrow, inshallah. Good night. Have a nice dream.